Now, I see a 12 common so and say questions here. That's if he says also intimidating come up, Papa say intimidate Abre. Mamenka, I shall phone a tearful, you know, say we are counting down. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a Christopher in him, a Dakasiapa, and it's a blend with our Muslim brothers as well. Omuguso Omochen Allah in him for the good of the country, Omo family, and your mama, and in Yuma Hojo. And Ghana assumed so it's very, very important that these spiritual forces in Asinti, when you're Muslim, you're a Christian, you're a traditionalist, and I say you can belong to any of the faiths, a Kanka, Buddhist, and all those things. No, a bois, when you're spiritual upliftment. Yaba back, I will have him say, Yaba Toyan Common, so young Kai say Francis Pokudu from Afro, Chief Executive Hot FM, na Fox FM. In your bad from Nami on the 4th of April, and wanna be dinner now watch that Ewo Kumasi. Ti Yenfre Yenya a papa of Afro, do our friend Francis spoke to our friend Afro, Chief Executive Hot and Fox FM. Na intimate Kotanechi, now watch that on the 4th April, a Yawada next week. Now famous Aka also say Onyame Adoma on the 1st of April. Monday a day nini the fufu party in Ebro multimedia premise and just come and have fun, enjoy fufu no bra also udi asason kuna oh yeah no makama if you other way nyame dey China bibia da na kwa mu so a make I say pre fufu fufu day special no akwasinsia my good self nana ampofo J anafe Obi and Alexis Bill and have a OPD ye be member kwai na e dey share Jordan bra fufu party so that one about TV ni radio so you can just pass through and our person so show TV and radio so say there me gina ho ade my say edan na meye abenkwan na nkatenkwan kontomi ebe kwati obi biara osusu se nipa ni begu ase bibia da o TV so uni a o hwa o ti a o ben ewo bi a o bokra yare wa bokra na eja ebo onyame hu nyina mo bo se nipa epe ma hwe ase se ni begu ase de that day na nipa be o zampa mi ni medwade ye onado lawyer akwa abale chu do bi kumi o de o ba bia o mo asem ka e dey asem ko eri
na ono bo anya bia mete e maka
da say wo bebre ba we ono ba yipe on ti ase
so
ba ya go o de
se meta na mbo aka so
na ade ono ba yipe munya yesi amani akobo munya enwie with investment holders the bond say munya enwie say
you are still on it
then they've been quiet too.
I
don't know, but you see, I'm sure investment holders to protect over locked up funds from today.
Now, even they are even going to talk to the external. I mean, if one going, we say bond, no bond on my and no crowns and matters. Some young discussions. So on with my restructuring on that one too.
Look what is happening to us.
Yes, who say a program with the IMF. Now, section beyond what you are supposed to do in order to get the funds unlocked. Which you so. This is especially with the external bond holders. Now, no IMF boss, I'm not firm. Now, you making sure say negotiations say be no enko ye bibia bre o ha bebre economy no chiri ya na dachi. Nti new finance minister go so that the negotiation is far. Things will get better very soon. But to say anything now, finance minister I said the economy is stable now and seriously recovery. Nti with this, you know, we did this. Oh yes.
We should be hopeful, eh?
Yes. Oh yes, and that's all. Baby, how
it's becoming worrying.
Young energy sector debt, but we are handling it. Things will get better very soon.
It's becoming worrying
before even.
That's why at the Pakra Mode Bar now, and this time our appeal to Ghanaians. At the Pakra Mode Bar, my say I want Chenny Ebufuni Yaudini, never be a hint, you know. And they say laptop won't some kind of say You know, people don't even want to. Must accommodate the people.
No, I know they say you distribute here. But
I
think the timing also is very irritating.
Now we feel now we back at the laptop. But say no, the amount yeah, fast the kwakunya was near it will help. Until end the
I'm getting priorities, right?
It's true.
I'm getting priorities.
It is right.
Oh, most of them will reduce it to clear, sir.
No, there be any sign of that. One can't that say.
No, Munja time. What's the on time to be? Okay, one
castle be uncle drawn it.
I don't want to know. If what video on that net. Okay, I don't change the word.
See you as soon as say.
You can decide to apologize on his behalf. Any problem?
No, he
said it emphatically.
No. You cannot. No, maybe
he said it.
No, maybe he cannot, but he can look at the context of the conversation. You're careful.
Right.
Me cry the baby head do no. Say one. Say me mentias ye ni. Ye busa question. O say ECG adwumakuo no omo ka say omo hwe nyinam kanea so no omo say bibia ni ho a friend say low shedding say omo dey low shedding dedika no ana o say enipa presse yemfa eye low shedding no timetable no nyede emra na no yi ni say na ade no nim challenge no because na bit medum ha ade che medum so we are working on the challenge. But who press all the time, but when the mother company itself is saying that there is no load shedding, but there are challenges ahead of us. It is me a timetable. Also, person bar. No, we see a chaser kaze. I don't want to see me pay bit my journey bonus, and they be a America. It's like Ghana for only being more. As a Musina in Yama Ghana, they really want it to happen now. But politics cross them. But I don't know what they will achieve. I don't know what they will achieve. It's very dangerous for us as a country. I'm telling you. Very dangerous.
Look at this all African. Nigeria ministers of Africa. When you can say, oh, in fact, organize games, you fine. And then, before I issue statement to say, I don't know, a crowd. Hey.
But you see, Mama, let's address issues. They be Adamika. It's very important because I even learned. So the General Secretary of the NDC commended how Africa Games Nicoya. Within a second, it was pulled down. Why should that happen? Why should that? I'm saying that. You know, I'm saying that. Yeah, discuss here. I have been in it for almost 8 hours. Nobody will come and sit here and say, but the way, no more will mind him.
My question
when you wake up, well, there is no truth in this country again.
It's not about truth in being in this country or not. What's it? Naposi. I mean,
I can't say Naposi. No, say, me contest. I might get it wrong. You might get your also other version of it. Bottom line is that, Mr. Su said, there's a problem. We have not dealt with.
Have you been told that there's a problem?
Oh, who told you that? Who told you there's a problem? But ECG for the about maintenance, repairs work.
ECG telling you, say, Dumusana Banis because some areas have faulty transformers. And Tina, oh no, they said that.
Because ECG for the
yeah. I don't remember there's some area, transformers is a new transformer. It's not overloaded.
Yeah.
So that argument is a strong argument from.
I had to say I had to say be on call school or no become rasem. Or no, when I'm coming out, so no, what's I named in some way somehow. Or no, you are to say it. Maybe what we can do. Say ECG and the if you want a good example, say maybe I want to crown. Who want to challenge your knowledge, challenge be a new transformer. So, but what the sumo until I dare.
I'm not too part of class electric and wadi. But at least my deep penny be a we want him dear transwitch.
I was I swap.
It's a nebia and machine and transformer adeɛ ba kɔ ministry ministry nya krada transformer ye nya krada. Okay, so you can't even raise that argument even in the first place.
So you disagree to the ECG?
Of course, knowing very well it is a key component to your work. And so I was saying, mini cables are made to bring power to you. Now when then
I don't know how they hear Juma.
So your cables and your transformers goes together alongside.
There's a standby.
You can have shortage of maybe meters. But your cables, your transformers, now go out.
Okay, you can have shortage of meters, but cables.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Because meters in there, we say a demand as to say area no, it be about 10 here, and I 10 there. And I say we also need 10 and say we are 5, and be out 5, but what 5? And you're different.
Okay, so in this case, there's a problem. In this case, how do we go about it? Because clearly, a reasonable percentage of Ghanaians believe that we are in doom so.
Of course.
So hold on, Mebo. The Mpensenpensemu solution to this. You also disagree vehemently to ECG4 release no dia ba bonteno. It just say nukureje bi akemu baby. How do we solve it? Is the timetable going to solve our doom so for us?
Okay, so do you read anything from PRC and almost
they gave a deadline.
They
gave a deadline.
Said they produce a timetable.
Yeah, I won't declare.
It is a work, and that's why I have issues with the energy minister.
Okay.
Because you are talking as if say nipa no join no bisa question and ask on the timetable.
There be
but demand that from even a regulator asking the woman on regulating they say hey mama time up to that thing fasadi we brabant. Why do you think they were calling for that? Because they know that looking at the way and Kanye do secret.
There's a problem.
Prompt people. Obi anya dia odin Kanye yo. Obi me tia bi a me kofi enumre. So if Sakanya grab movie at this time and I pay on the buy idea, but and I pay the maybe I don't mind. I'm not going to make us some issues. I can some point. And I'm phone do you. My giant charger. My team and I pay who's about them. This is
very worrying because apart from messenger when you free kojono, there could be other important things where you could have done, and that one
was sending me flyer and a pen on that. Me person and I used to become one. Me friend I the phone.
Very.
And one. Okay, so now the thing once a PRS on your key regulator. I was already timetable ban. It means that there is that problem. Okay, you have to go. So now pump that to post doom to you. Me money on one instance be. Or call two for check was routing for. This is what was West.
Can you do me was in a DNA?
Was say what done in China can you do me because na pona dia na ekoso.
Yeah.
I go kram na make akere me free gimu nyina say. Dia na esi. So when you want to change was a two for lying to
I fear you nim yes about the
oh sir
but so you want to dey cry if fear dey nim say see when you
so now so obi catch na say man the time to was train na say minimum say can right me can you be do no say na just say na do I'm not worried because me say me that scared on say
why also do you want to agree say enya boa payo bi na ebetima say aha area have cut off ntika you can say be mo amoti atonso agogo mo de be call from 10 to 8 o say say ade no na air challenge no it's not a question of ye nim say atonso agogo
ne challenge na ye na dey
see ye nim say atonso anya
ade thing when you they know which area we go na say area be call off they know that this area is off
but say anya ade o mo orchestrate say ade be call off
you say you have challenges the moment you have challenges means that three things are three lines generation, transmission, distribution. So una would distribute challenge. It means that it mostly your generation.
So even in the midst of whatever, you should have an idea of what.
Yes, every time Nibana Medina, because he will always educate you.
No, I'll never doubt that.
He will always educate you. You'll be forced to learn something from him. So, anything that happens with them, they know.
Okay.
Sakania do more, maybe I'm not here. Per their system, they will know Sakania do more. And what led it to go off, so they will know.
Okay, so I pay.
Yes.
What is the challenge? Because we say, oh no, so people call it and ask a crown. What's not as we hope you?
What as director or as a junior staff director? I know call off. Ever somebody energy minister.
So I think it's only fair, say, they're okay. So more admit say what the crata about they say more yeah SCC and their challenges are they did kindly. As I say mutimi who say Sam mia we no is in talk a crab about. The toss to be say susuan pa se wo ye soafo ahwe nyina so na se impo enye century na ebusa asem na PRC an agency and one gaza kra on the wako fed akoka se dead timeline. What is our challenge?
Well,
mo fa chemi ma mo man chiachi on a lawyer this see because
very important me clear way for we are ebichia ye nyina nim matopoku premper doctor Onabo, or a very good person. Me personally, I've lived in parliament from 2009 to 2021, 12 consecutive years minimum. Oh yeah, very jovial. At times when in a casa and Simbia or Becasa, we him say, oh, some of your cracks in the jokes are Obega oh, Napu what see, but yeah, you Benny him say at times no all kinds seem be just to crack jokes. Unipano, what is our punch and if you see us a catch or then chemo we are in your Nipa honor your energy minister. All the directors from generation, transmission to distribution when you answer us. And on a meeting, if not weekly, they are every month meeting. And they give him daily briefing of what is going on. And all Casano Chile say, baby, I was saying, I'm part what Jatu say, or how Kakrawo. Now, put I can't da say, can I do and you know, quarry enum. One can't da say, and your how, because some maybe habit here, because you do make an answer. He came, but what about mosquito coils? Ababigu, Miffy. It is a year do na maba corridor mu na maba so coil ni bi na be the battery be ato so na mada. Nti nyina we are facing such challenges. Nti na ponso onim ni fi nso light no echo off. Nti e bia ono e ni se bia na wo plant bia echo off abe so. Nti o megina abonten e meka se onim ni echo so. Ojetom ni edikan se ni echo so no ampa. Ojetom se ni echo so sesei no enya ade a ehu behia se ye be ye timetable. Ne to kasa ne se when we say ECG about Tabakasi, at times, generation young transformers and you overloaded, now you overloaded a tripped off. It's even say, baby, or my here, what's it? ECG, I a timetable with the Abba say, and then I know past 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. you be doing light. Now, edu and 6 p.m. Now overload the about transformer so him now call. Because you see the timetable what the mommy I'm planning towards it, you know. One end so, do me light instead of 6 p.m. 6 a.m. 6 p.m. It was in this situation, it will be difficult for us to bring a timetable. But yeah, and say, there's 630 transformers within a possible shortest time. No, you better install those transformers. That's how overload now. Edit chip off on the banner. To me, my young plan towards where we go off. No, you to me, they are human.
But lawyer said no.
So, who could you be or yet minister or yet energy expert? And this is the case that the current minister who knew what is happening currently, you know, Eka, Asama working. Ain't he your best friend? Obiara or can Caribbean himself and back. Sanya share ending of February, enter March. Senana can do to say Aquafem. It means the issue is being resolved.
Which area in Aquafem?
Enti we area no say na you do so kind of car yes sanity. It means say asema ECG can say they are working on the transformers and it will be resolved no air require.
I'm not getting
Enti yes say Ghana for me job tremain. The minister and his team they are solving the problem. So some journalists be say and require time to yeah nyina say na po ya na or cracking jokes with people. I think the main issue of kind to say issue no. As somehow only panic what say what watching
and trouble. Now, right to ask you question.
I don't know person what did ask them
and trouble.
But let them go and do their time to so catch a journalist is going to. Which one?
No. Me say.
Which one? What was the statement? Let me take contest. I see those who are calling for them so should do their time to or addressing journalists or see them so they are not going down. Which one is which?
Well, me say now he was addressing the journalists.
No.
He was addressing the journalists. When I first said he was talking to
the question was that
those who are calling for
to bring the timetable.
Whatever it is,
people are asking for timetable.
Me ambassador me chone say onipa na ka main issue actually say problem we ho ni waje atom wa chen say we are working on it definitely very soon the issue will be resolved wa ka am ye nyina ya je atom na mogu bi a ofa ka ho no eno na ndisi fu na so mo de ne mogu no ya na nsema o kan akasa ya be discuss
mogu no de nya
Nania, Paul can just to crack jokes to Moguna.
He's cracking jokes by disrespecting Ghanaians. Are you serious?
Oh no, what is about? Can Napoli disrespect Ghanaians?
He has disrespected Ghanaians.
Don't forget to say, new officer so the statement about Bonting.
I said different somebody about now there.
About you see, Ampa, near question, Ghana for Aban is not happy. Aban Ben, and election year 2024. Sad we because no beggars will make them be happy. I don't care. Go and draw your antenna and I'll be found election year 2024. As 7 December to about. No, government is working seriously to make sure say by the end of next month, you know, Sana Manama way in Abeko. Me say by the end of next month. I mean, that's next month. By the end, it's going to be the end of this month. It's here by Obiara. Okano kwari bia nim say senia na late February any March na light no echo off no is getting better and we wish say by the end of next month na sanama we nyina for na so bi aba the government is working on it. Yes sir. In summer energy minister kind no mama yentie sa ansem no na yenya sa moguna anu ya yeso mu denden sudan bia ba NDC fu say adiara ye be ye wo Ghana say fu won na ba dia eniemo to say aban 1.3 million laptops. Is this na some program
you are making some mistake. You are making some mistake and I will not allow you to make that mistake.
No, you're going to get to a time. Put something that moment the paper. Non sure you dress well as I feel alcohol. Be humble.
Okay, so
me okasano I sat down here big book and I make sure me ma okwa akasai take your time and down pay talk host no but calm down. I don't know why when you bring it sir. What are you
not allow you guys to shred this matter?
How about you pay? Good that we have conversations and we subject people we put in our public offices to such scrutiny. It's very fair. It's very, very fair. And understand that or no as opposition, you know, baby you free ban say genuine, or platform issue. But our genuineness in some of the comments that he's raising is good for all of us. But we better say be free NDC in even though they will try and attempt to make political capital out of it. It is no news. The commentary that he is running, lessons that we need to learn as a country, as a minister, and as a whole ministry and agencies under them. Me quite the baby, I'm a team who say coordination in Mishru. Go PRC money papa na ni team in the ho. And na monko amoko kontinko ebe churo say e the deadline ba. Monfa
the PRC doesn't mean the ministry.
You come direct to me. You ask me a I decided not to talk and allow him to finish his point. Yes, because
that's not you. That is not you, please. That is not you. Don't go that far.
Listen.
No, Honorable Chu. Lawyer Chu. What is the challenge here?
But
Honorable Ayipe. No, I'm not. We are having a conversation. Honorable Ayipe. Or maybe even education. Let me say. All these
you didn't put in a question. What
whatever it is, so
it is different from you on the floor and me asking you a question.
Yes.
I did not ask a question. Hold on.
So why are you coming in?
No, hold on. I'm saying that.
I didn't know.
Me cry the baby. I'm more worrying, and they say PRC they are agency on their own that takes independent decisions. There's nothing.
But on a regulator,
I don't see.
But service providers of the sector.
I don't know.
It is where you're national first of all, no independent body.
That's why you say they have the right to do that.
And then jump into it.
I see.
Who jump into it? He asked me a question.
He said he asked me a question. What did you ask me a question?
I don't know say we
But
lawyer, who cast out man said so cast out man I kept quiet to make sure so make point. I remember some man
let's make progress, Pacho. I was going to read the statement from the Ministry of Energy so that we take our time. We are all solving. We'll report a free tema, General Hospital, other hospitals. It's not NDC or MPP report. It's a national report that is in bad taste. That in Kwada, Idiomash, incubators, money, other stuff. It means that the country needs to solve this challenge. It is not in the hands of MPP or NDC. But once the MPP is on, we need to deal with it appropriately as such. Because the NDC, we told them to fix it. And in their exiting, it was almost 98% fixed. It's important. Calls for load shedding timetable. Energy Minister was only being factual. The Ministry of Energy has taken notice of the spin around an interview granted Joy News by Energy Minister, Honorable Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, on the margins of the inauguration of the new Patriotic Party's Ashanti Regional Campaign team last Sunday. The rather innocuous statements of the minister, as captured by the interview, have been distorted to portray him as being insensitive to the plight of Ghanaians, and thus we wish to avert the minds of Ghanaians to the context of the interview and clarify as follows. 1, the minister dismissed the need for a load management timetable because, in his view, and as indicated by the Electricity Company of Ghana, the causes of the temporary power challenges are being addressed. The minister in the clip said, addressing the issue is not an event, which is rightly so. The ministers comprising of the current energy sector to the one under former President John Mahama, where Ghanaians reeled under pervasive doomsday for 4 years, comes on the back of recent similar calls in the media space by the NDC flag bearer for a load shedding management timetable. This call, in the view of the minister, is born out of the quest to score cheap political points. In fact, a careful listen to the interview will show that the comparative template was set by the interviewer. In the said clip, the minister is clearly seen straining his voice because of the obviously noisy background in order to be heard by his interviewer. This has unfortunately been misconstrued. Dr. Prempeh is known to be very media friendly. The Honorable Minister has always been sensitive to the plight of the Ghanaian people and continues to ask for their forbearance, as has always been the case when challenges related to power stability emerge. The ministry wishes to assure the general public that the ministry, as the policy maker and mother agency of the various power sector actors, is working assiduously with these agencies to ensure that the temporary challenges are resolved. Kofi Abrefa Afna, spokesperson for the ministry. So that's from the ministry. We are now almost to a year. We'll go for Mula break. Yaba, we'll take a second and look at it and do other matters and wrap up. That's Yekwaba. St. Andrews SHS admission is still in progress. Admission is still in progress. SHS 1, 2, and 3. More facilities were seen for Su and Krahan say near Dubiase Duncan of Mankesim, Shama, and Asefi Asanyo. If you just say near Dubiase, one more young man, the Banoye. Okay. Because Madame for the senior by the football administrator.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're football club now?
Yes. Fair one was 0244696911 or 0207891004. Namaka was here for party so baso ya fro bopono nyame admatch na ya be wi dwada e warranty ya wada no Yolanda door na afi ni fiada no so no Adom Park na memenda no so no obomen AstroTurf no ejinemu dendenden amrado ne raskuku ne 80 dancers ne Kasahara soldiers ne wona ka wo Obo Asibites Adaroma ne kwasi da no so no Champions Cup so nko so be koso na afi Macau se bibia nam ne kwamu Lovens tomato mix Obo Asibites
and I knew the man go deep.
Okay.
Into honestly about one person.
Competition about tough power because
former GFH.
Yeah,
He's good.